That picnic PTSD. Actually, true. I had the picnic PTSD. I saw a tweet being like, Numi was wondering why Michi didn't say anything about the trip. The picnic PTSD got to me, man. Because I think during this, like, the Christmas trip, that was the first time in a very long time I actually celebrated Christmas with, like, friends. So I was like, oh, for me, I think, because me told me, right, like, you can tell stories, but if it's, like, a personal one, you know, it's different. And I'm like, makes sense. But I felt like this was personal. So I'm like, I don't know if it's personal for you guys or, like, because I like telling people everything. I think everything is wonderful. But, you know, chat, wait, did you know in Japan, wait, actually... Wet. Do you know anything about a photo shoot, or do you not know anything about a photo shoot? Real ones will never one guy me. Aha, 3 guide. Ah, yes. Okay, actually, Giri told us. Okay, now I can tell you. Chat, I did my first ever photo shoot in Japan. I want you to know, okay? They did the Gyaru one. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, Numi said you looked real cute and Luna looked hot. Luna looked so different. Chat, you know something funnier? I wear glasses, right? But during the photo shoot, I took my glasses off, obviously, because we had like layers and layers of makeup on our face. So I took off my glasses and I walked up. There was Luna and Numi, and because I had my makeup done with Giri. So there's Luna and Numi. And I was like walking up to them and I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? And then Luna turned around and she saw me and she was like, oh my god, no offense, I didn't know it was you. I just thought you were a random person. I didn't know that was you. And I'm standing there without my glasses, so I'm blind as fuck. And I'm squinting and I'm like, Luna, is that you? So just like her looking at me, not knowing who I am, me squinting back, being like, I think that's you. I'm gonna assume so. But the photo shoot was really cool. That was my first ever photo shoot ever. And I was really fucking nervous because I'm not built for this, okay? I'm a fashion girly. I am usually on the other end, you know? I'm the person that's there to help you with your outfits, to style you and dress you and make sure that everything goes smoothly. I'm not the one that is on the other side of the camera lens. So I don't know how to pose. I don't know how to take pictures. I'm not sure how to do anything. And I was really fucking nervous. And you know what really, really made it worse? I'm talking 10 times worse. Numi and them, they had this photographer, right? And it's this guy, really nice, really like patient photographer. My photographer was a really hot lady. She's a very like I'm just gonna be honest, all right? My photographer, hot as fuck, like hot as fuck. She had like you know how Giri's hair is dyed right now, chat, where it's like the bottom part is dyed but the top part isn't. It's like a peekaboo hair dye thing. And then she had a wolf cut. And she was dressed like super street style. She was hot. Like, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, like the peekaboo hairstyle. Hot as fuck. Like, when I say hot, I don't mean like tall, hot woman. I'm talking like damn, e-girl, but like hot as fuck. You know, hot. She had like the sharp eyeliner, the peekaboo wolf cut, chains, everything. And we were supposed to do group pictures. That was very important to the story, okay? Numi took group pictures. Like, when Numi was there, Girl DM was there. When Girl DM was there, like, Numi was there. Like, they're there together. I was supposed to do one with Giri. But when I was done, Giri wasn't done. So, it was just me and this hot fucking photographer in this room. And I'm standing there. And she was like talking to me in English. Not a single word entered my brain because like I sat there because we had like a person helping. So here's the context, chat. I'm a pretty short person, okay? The fit I'm wearing, you need to be tall. So they gave me these really tall high heels. I'm talking like 20 centimeter high heels. And I can do that. I think the tallest centimeter, like the tallest boots I've ever worn was 28 centimeters. So I can do high heels. However, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see. So I have these 20 centimeter long ass heels, a long flowy gown. Because everyone, okay, there's so much layers to this. When we were picking like styles for a photo shoot, you can pick what kind of outfit you want to wear, you know? Like people want to wear something revealing, something hot, sexy. You know, it's like you want to wear like a over the shoulder kimono. Remember I told you guys that if I ever did a face reveal, it's just gonna be me standing up like the standing man emoji in like a fully clothed outfit. Everything is censored. You barely can see one skin. You can't see anything. And that's how I'm gonna do it. I meant it, chat. I picked the elegant package, and it's a long, flowy gown with this massive head accessory. Like, my head is 80% hair accessory. My face is 90% lashes. The body is like it's a flowy gown, okay? So the gown stretches all the way to the floor, and then on top of it, I had a thick ass, big ass kimono that is heavy as fuck. It was so heavy that the stylist was like, "We're not gonna let you wear it until you're actually posing, and we'll drape it onto you." And I'm like, "No, don't worry about it. I know how heavy outfits can be." And I held it, chat, and I almost fell. Like, it is so heavy. I don't know what kind of bricks they put. That is not a kimono, chat. That's a fucking cement block. It was so heavy, and I was like, "You're right. Take it. You know what? You're right. Take it back. Take it back." I wasn't weak. It was actually really heavy. So not only was I blind, I was wearing these 20 centimeter high heels, like stilettos, not boots, high heels that were like not my size because those are not my shoes. So it's a little bit bigger than me. And a long flowy gown. And I have to go up and down stairs. So the whole time I had like this lady help me out because obviously I'm gonna die. So she was helping me out. And she guided me to this one room, and she was like, "Please sit down." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and I'll wait for Giri," right? Because we're supposed to take pictures together. I sat down and I'm just waiting for Giri. And out of nowhere, like I was like, "Can I wear my glasses while I'm waiting?" So I wore my glasses. And this hot as fuck photographer just walked in. And I'm thinking to myself, because I saw Numi and Girl DM having pictures taken by like a male photographer. So I thought that is gonna be my photographer. You know, we're gonna have the same photographer. So I was like, all right, I'll just wait. It's fine. Hot lady walks in and I'm not saying anything. I'm looking at her. You know, I'm glancing at her occasionally. But I'm not gonna say anything because I will sound like a freak. So I'm like, damn, she's hot, but I'm not gonna say nothing. Then she left. Then she came back with a camera and I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. I wonder what she's doing. I'm glad the hot lady's back though. And she looks at me and she says hello. And I'm like, oh my God, a hot woman talking to me? Aga? I said, hey. She was like, you look so good. So obviously I respond, well, thank you. You look great. She's like, no, you look amazing. And I'm like, well, now here's the thing. I do not like getting into this like, oh my God, no you conversation. So I always try to think of a way to like get myself out of that conversation. So I literally sat there and I'm like, well, I hope so. Your friend was the one that did my makeup and your friend is very talented. So I hope I look pretty good. I need to do her some justice. Ha ha ha. You know, I learned that response from Connor.
You got scared.
Me watching Connor clips so I know how to do small talk. Actually. And then she laughs and chat. I'm telling you, maybe it's I'm already stun locked by how attractive she looks. But like, I don't know. Something about her laugh made me go like, holy shit. Her laugh sounded cool. Like, you know, some people laugh and it sounds cute. Some people laugh and it sounds hot. Her laugh sounds cool. It's like a cool girl. It's just like, yeah, but like actually cool. Like, it's sick. So I sat there and I was like, I'm ah-guying all over the place. I was like, ah-ga, like every 3 seconds. I'm just like, damn, I kind of want you to stay, but I kind of want you to go. Because if the photographer enters right now and takes a picture of me, I will hate that face. So I'm like, ha 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 ha. And then she takes her camera and she goes, actually, let's do a pose of you sitting like that. I'm looking at her and I'm like, what do you mean by that? What? Like right now? Right? And she's like, yeah, oh, I'm your photographer. And that's when I realized I am so giga cooked. I was awoogaing, eyeballing. this attractive looking photographer. And before anyone goes shaking my head, Numi, after my photo shoot was done, Numi was waiting for me downstairs, right? So I walked up to Numi and I'm like, how was your photo shoot? She looked at me and she was like, your photographer was hot. Numi was like, dude, your photographer was hot. And I'm like, I know. It's so giga cooked. I'm so fucking giga cooked. And she was like, I know. How the fuck did you do? I don't know. So basically, I'm sitting there. We appreciate attractive people in this house, all right? If you attractive, we appreciate that. It's nice to see. But if an attractive person is taking pictures of you, okay, it's a different feeling. If you're just appreciating someone's beauty, that's nice. I know how to do that. But this person is taking my pictures, chat. Like, she's looking at me through the camera. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, every 3 seconds, she's like, look elegant. Keep in mind, I took the elegance package. Okay, I'm supposed to look elegant. Like, oh, I'm so elegant. I'm like a princess. And I'm just agaying. I'm like a nerd agaying the whole time. I'm just like, and she's like, can you look down, please? And I'm like, okay. Like that. And she's like, oh, can you maybe have like your face be more relaxed. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like that? Do I look elegant now? Like, it was horrible. It was a horrible fucking time. But it's fine. I try to be cool. I tried so hard to be cool. And she was like, oh, you look good sitting down like that. I want you to know, by the way, I sat down. Like, I was sitting down. Like, I had to sit up straight. Not because I'm trying to pose. It's because this dress is a little bit, well, not a little bit. The dress is big, all right? In these photo shoot places, they have like a one size fits all. And because of that, what they do is they have like that corset ribbon on the back of the dress. So then you can make it as big or as small as you need to be. The biggest issue with that is you can't make it as small as you want. You can make it bigger, but small is a little bit of a harder choice. So when they put this big, elegant, draping flowy gown on me, chat, and they cinched it up, the person styling me was like, oh, we might need to clip it. So they had to clip something on the like on the sides of my body, because if not, I'm not kidding, if I were to raise my hands, you can see my tits because it's sleeveless. So the holes on the side of my arm is just so big that if I raised my hands that way, you can literally see my boob. You have those? Fuck you, NFS. Fuck. Point is, in the dress, right? They had a bra cup. And chat, that bra cup made up 80% of my boob. I'm not even kidding. They sewed in inbuilt bra cups to hold your boobs, and it's holding nothing but air. The bra cups I was wearing was holding in my hopes and dreams for 2026. It was big. The dress was big. So if I were to lean back, I was scared that the clips on the side will fall and my tits will just like appear. So I'm like sitting straight up. This is the best I can describe it, okay? Before the photo shoot, they sat me down in this chair. I sat up straight and I crossed my legs. And I had my hands on my lap. Because I'm already sitting up straight, you know, my only choice, right, was to sit normally, man spread, or cross my legs. So I'm just gonna cross my legs. And I looked very demure. I know. I look very demure. She was like, I like the pose you're doing. Let's take a picture of you like that right now. And I'm like, oh, right now? Like dead ass right now? She's like, yeah, do you have like an idea of what this photo shoot wants to be? And I literally said, I want this photo shoot to be like, I'm censoring everything. She was like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, you know, I don't want to show my face or anything. Some pictures, you know, because obviously they had makeup and I kind of want to show off the makeup, but preferably, if I can, I kind of want to hide as many things as possible. She was like, damn, she hit me with the, but you look so good. Why would you want to cover your face? I'm sitting there. Nobody to witness this shit. And I'm blushing, bro. That got me. I was blushing all over the place. I'm like, damn. Is it hot in here or is it my fucking wig? Because I had a wig on. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. I had to wear a wig because my head accessory was so damn fucking big that if they put it on my head, I'm gonna turn bald. So they put a wig. Here's the funny part of it, chat. I have black hair. Shockingly enough, I know I don't have purple hair, but I have black hair. They put on a black wig. You believe that, chat? It's because that fucking head accessory was so heavy and big. That's it. So my wig is literally just my hair. It literally is the same color, similar style as my IRL hair. I'm just like, oh, slay. So like you painting the ukulele. Shut the fuck up. I had to sand it so the primer will not affect the painting, okay? I saw it in one YouTube DIY craft, man. God. Ugh. But either way, I was sitting there and I was blushing. She was like taking pictures of me. She was like, okay, I want you to look here. Can you look at me? Can you look here? Can you? And I was so flustered, man. She's like, can you look at me? And I literally looked at like, it feels like I'm looking at a person behind her. Because I just can't look at her. She looks so fucking cool. The whole time I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I should be the one taking pictures of you. Like, you look cool as fuck right now. So I'm just like, yeah. And like, can you look left? And then I looked right. She's like, oh, can you look left? I look right. She's like, oh, the other way? And I'm like, oh, right. Oh, sorry. It's like, can you look up? And I'm like, I just tilt my head up. And it's like, no. Like, your head facing me. Your eyes look up. And I'm like, oh, right. So, my bad. Sorry. I was like fumbling all over the place. Fumbling. I'm telling you, chat. One day, okay, that is like a social anxiety person's worst nightmare. Having an attractive person take pictures of you. You feel a different way.
You got
I will not wish this on even my worst enemies, man. Having your first pictures be taken by a very attractive person that you find very attractive, you're like, fuck. And one hand, I want to take good pictures, you know? This is my first photo shoot and I want to do a good job and I don't want to waste anyone's time. And they already put so much effort in the makeup and the outfit. I really don't want to waste that. But the photographer was hot as fuck. So I did my first photo shoot, chat. I'm very excited to see how it all turns out. But one of the pictures that they took, they were like, oh, can you stand up? And then she walked up to me, right? And she got on her knees. And I was so confused. And I was like, oh, what's going on? And she was like, oh, I need to put on the shoes for you. And I was like, no. It's okay. I'll put the shoes on. And she's like, no. You're already wearing this big dress. Let me put on these shoes for you. I felt like Cinderella, bitch. I felt like Cinderella with my Prince Charming in that exact moment. She put on these 20 fucking centimeter stiletto shoes that are 3 sizes too big. And she just puts them on and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh wow, it fits like a glove. It's like Cinderella, but I'm actually the evil twin stepsister. Or whatever the fuck. I'm like the stepsister that's like, oh, clearly this is an exact match. It's not. It's not. And she was like, oh, here, hold my hand as you stand up. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay, queen. I will stand up myself. And I'm like, it's okay. And then I stood up. She's like, oh, you're really good with those heels. And I'm like, she complimented me the whole time, by the way. Maybe that's like part of the job. But every 3 seconds, she was like, you look so good. This looks so, oh, you're doing so amazing. And I think she can tell that I was really, really like nervous and embarrassed. I think she thinks that I was nervous because obviously photo shoot got me nervous. I was nervous because she was attractive. Yeah, I don't think she knew that part. But she was really fucking nice. Not only was she really nice, she was very encouraging and very helpful. And she also like guided me through the poses and gave me recommendations and stuff. And by the end of the photo shoot, chat, everyone got like the raw files. Everyone got like 30 something. Like, let's say every person has like 30 raw pictures of themselves. This lady took 42 pictures of me. So when we were like picking the pictures that you need to like finish up, those people do that a lot. It helps get better pictures. Yeah, I know. It's like, but, oh my God. Getting complimented by like a hot person It's different, okay? I would have preferred it if they're like not complimenting me because I thought they were attractive. So I was like, shit, I'm fucking flustered. And they sound good. They look good, they sound good, they dress good. And honestly, their pictures were sick. Like, when I looked at my own pictures, I'm like, that doesn't even look like me. If I posted those pictures and I'm like, chat, this is me, I am literally lying. That's another VTuber, bro. I'm not saying that's another... I'm saying that's another model. If I showed you that picture of myself and I'm like, that's me, no way in fucking hell will you ever spot me IRL. That is just... that's me getting another model. I'm gonna be honest, it does not look anything like me. So when I was like going through, I remember Numi was like, you look so different. So I sent the pictures to my mom, right? Like, I took like the watermarked raw pictures and my mom's like, who is that? Even my mom said, who is that?
Okay, but did you get their number?
I didn't. I didn't talk to them after that because I got nervous. Share the picture then. I'm waiting for them because apparently they need to like touch it up. Right now there's a lot of watermarks. So if I showed the pictures, I'm basically doxing the location and that would be horrible. But if we get the pictures, I might actually just show chat if it's that different. I might actually just show you if I don't look anything like that. I'm not even kidding. It's not an imposter syndrome thing. I sent it to my mom. My mom says, who is that? I send it to my dad. And my dad says, you do not look like yourself. And the only reason my dad said that was because I said, look, Dad, I took pictures today. And he was like, you do not look like yourself.
Make the
and I'm
picture
like,
a new
I don't.
sub-earth and goal for the next one.
Ain't it crazy, chat? Ain't it nuts? Sub-a-fun goal. I dox myself and it's all a lie. I sent it to one of my closest friends and they were like, wow, makeup really does change. Like, it really does help you change into a whole different fucking person. I'm like, I know. Even I can't fucking recognize myself in these pictures. Everyone else got like 30 raw pictures. I had 42 pictures. And when I was going through the pictures, because I was like, I can't pick. Like, it's really hard to pick these pictures because that's not me. I look good. That's why I'm like, that's not me. I actually look pretty damn good here. So I was like, I need to pee. I handed over like the options to Numi and I was like, Numi, can you pick some of the pictures while I go to the bathroom? I came back and Numi was like, how the fuck do you have so many pictures of yourself? And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, we all got like 30 something. This is like 40 something. How the fuck do you have so many pictures? And I'm like, oh, the photographer gave me freebies. She gave me free raw pictures to pick. It was so sweet. And I was like, aw. I'll be real with you. My favorite one, there was a picture where they gave me this big fan and I had to like cover my face with this fan. I like that. Oh, they also gave me like these fake long nails, which is really funny because the fake nails look really damn big. She was into you, chat. I think she's just a really good person that did a really good job. I think she was just a really, really nice photographer because the whole time she also hyped up like my posing and shit. And I was like, dude, I know that's part of your job. Okay, I'm gonna replicate what happened from my POV. Maybe that's not what she did, but I was already like starstruck. You know what I mean? I was so starstruck by how attractive she is that it sounded like this. But POV, chat, this is your first photo shoot. You need to pose and you don't know what to do and you're a little bit nervous, right? And then the person that is like low-key, very much your type, is just standing there holding the camera. And then they're just like, wow. Ooh, oh my god, you look... the whole time. And I was like, dude. I'm like 3 seconds from breaking. Okay, I'm like standing there and I was like, stop. You like me? I was fangirling about it. I was all flushed and blushed and shit. It's just like, wow. Oh. It's good. Dude, I wasn't even gay panicking, man. I was 3 seconds from just exploding. Okay? It was horrifying. Wow. I felt like I went in to get a photo shoot, but I just got rizzed on and I was a happy person that day. I was on my toes. And then I saw a really cool bug.
On that day, Michi lost.
I lost! Yeah, I was about to buff flip explode. You were in the palm of their hands. I feel like the more they were trying to max ego boost me for that picture, but instead of getting an ego boost, chat, I got a boner. Now what? Now what, y'all? What am I supposed to do? Me standing there confused as fuck? My ego wasn't boosted. I was still just, if anything, I was more nervous than I was before. Right. I was more nervous than I was before. What the fuck? Where the fuck? Michi's like, what are we? The whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I should ask. I should be like, what do you like to do? What's your hobby? Maybe I should start having a conversation. I don't know. It was a great day. I'm really excited to see how the pictures turned out. I also told them, because they asked, it's like a customary thing. You can basically click an option where they can like modify how you look like what is it? Photoshop edit, right? So you can choose to be like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to be natural or whatever. Like, the least amount of filters, least amount of edits, blah, blah, blah. For the fuck of it, I literally just went like, yeah, you can do it if you want to. There's an option where it's like, yeah, like a touch-up. So you can do touch-ups where it's like the gentle touch-ups of like touching up your skin or touching up like if your makeup is like a little bit flaky. They can fix up like the flaky makeup. And then there's a medium level where it's like, oh, they're gonna make your skin look smoother, or like they're gonna make your hair look cleaner or whatever. It's like the medium level. And then there's like intense, where you're gonna look like a Loki and alien. They're gonna make like your nose, your eyes, it's like different shapes. You look like an alien. And then I didn't know which one to choose. So I asked them and they're like, oh, we can do one where it's like up to our discretion. And I'm like, sure. So by clicking that, I am basically letting them know that I am okay if they choose to heavy edit my face. Like if they choose to go full send, right? And make my tits big, ass huge, waist tiny, eyes big, face small. You can do it. And I'm like, sure, why not? So I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out. I wonder if I'm gonna look like a crazy alien. Were you blushing when the photographers took the picture? I wonder if you did it. I was blushing, but I had so much makeup that I don't think it showed. I don't think you know how much makeup I had on my face, chat. Like, you know another funny thing that happened? When they were putting on makeup, right? The makeup artist had to put foundation on my face. And obviously my glasses were off. That's number one. And they took out this tray of like all the makeup, like the foundation shades, because they have to foundation match you. And I could see that they took like the corner of the lightest shade. And I sat there and I was like, damn. Bro picked the color blue. Like they just went, you pale as fuck. And then took like the lightest, palest shade they had. They put it on my face. And then they put white powder on it. And then now, the skin color actually matched my body. And I sat there and I was like, I'm so sorry, man. I don't go outside. They put on this foundation thing and there was like a setting powder, but it was like purely white. They toned me up from their foundation-based makeup to fit to my actual skin color. And I sat there and I'm like, God damn. Me when they tried to tone match me and they went, you know what, clown? Honk honk. Give me a clown nose at that point. It was thick as fuck makeup, so I don't think anything would show. Yeah, I don't go outside, man. I have a very pale looking face. So I'm like, okay. And the whole time when the makeup person was doing my makeup, she was like, what do you think? Do you like it? And I can't see. So I'm just like, yeah. She was like, what color do you want this to be? And I'm like, you can decide. You can pick. And she was like, I think bright red. And I'm like, all right. I'm sitting there. I can't tell how I look like. So I'm just going to trust this person because I can't see. And I'm like, bright red makeup. Pale white base skin. Bro's turning me into a clown. From my POV, it literally looks like they were trying to turn me into a clown, dude. Blind and colorblind. That reminds me of a time I wanted to give my friend a present, and I was like, I know your favorite color is maroon red, so here's maroon red, and it's actually just shit fuck brown. And I'm like, this is maroon red, and she's like, no, thanks, but that's brown. I'm like, oh, is it? Well, it looks good. That's all I care about. It looks pretty damn good to me. So close enough. I don't even think it was brown, bro. I'm very sure that it was maroon red. My friend's just fucking with me. Yeah, I think the pictures would turn out good. I hope. I have to wait a while though. And you know something that makes me more embarrassed, chat? Because they were like, who do you want? Like, where do you want these pictures to be sent to? And I'm not from Japan, so I gave them Yusan's. I just filled in Yusan's information. So one day, out of nowhere, eventually, Yusan is just going to get my... Not Giri. No, because I didn't remember Giri's shit. Like, Giri sent me her info, but then she deleted it, right? So I know Giri's info, as in, like, I know how to get back home through the name of the stations and shit. But I don't know the address. I don't know, like... I don't know Giri's phone number. I don't know Giri's email. I don't know Giri's, like, written address. But I know Yusan's. Because I would send Yusan... Like, me and Yusan, we exchange gifts every now and then. So I know Yusan's, like, information. You could have asked. Giri wasn't there. It was me and Numi, and that's it. So I was like, I'll just... The only person I can think of is Yusan. So I filled in Yusan's info. So one of these days, Yusan is just gonna get my picture. Out of nowhere, it's just, good morning, Yusan. And it's just a picture of me. Better not piss off Yusan when they're getting that kind of ammo. You don't get it, chat. You don't get it. You know what? You're probably right. I mean, if the pictures are good, I hope it'll be fine. Part of the gift exchange. For Christmas, your present is me. Did you do any photos with Giri? I did! Oh my god. I took a picture with Giri, chat, and I literally look and I quote. This was what both Giri and Numi said. It looked like we were, what is it? Like a, what is it? Crime syndicate boss ladies, you know? Like, you know in those animes where it's like, I need to speak to your boss. It looks like that. It's like mother-daughter, but Giri had like a very sexy picture of herself. Like, she had like an off-shoulder sexy outfit, huge tits, but sexy outfit. And I had an elegant dress on. So it literally looks like me and Giri, we're kind of like running a very not legal, like, job thing, right? And the way Giri was sitting looked like Giri was like my pet. And even Giri said that. Giri was like, why do I look like... Because Giri had like her legs crossed, like her body. Like they asked her to be like, can you lean forward? And Giri's really good at posing. I'm actually really shocked about that. Because I was sitting there like stiff as a board. And Giri was so fluid. So Giri was like... She's like a sexy cat. I don't explain it. It's like... Giri looked like a very sexy cat. You know what I mean? Huge. Okay, chat. If you see the pictures, compared to my tits, alright, Giri's tits look really fucking big. Giri looked like a sexy cat. And I look like a very stiff person. So that's how we look like together. It looks like mother-daughter, but I'm like a hard ass. I look like a very like hard ass, super serious, super strict person. And Giri looks like a very seductive, hot, sexy woman. And I don't know what kind of duo energy that gives. There was one of the poses where they're like, can you put your hand on Giri's thigh? Like that was the pose. So it's like I'm supposed to lean back a little bit, put my hand on like, because we're sitting down. I put my like elbow on Giri's thighs, like I'm leaning on it, right? And I want you to know, by the way, I am very embarrassed with stuff like that. So I tried and they were like, you know, lean into each other more. And I was like moving in every like, I'm moving like 0.1 millimeter closer to Giri every 3 seconds. It's like, this close? This close? And they're like, closer? Yeah, closer? Close? Like, I felt like a fucking truck that is backing up You know, the photographer was like trying to lead me somewhere, and I'm a massive as fuck truck, and they're like, more, back, more, and I'm just like, beep, beep. That's how I felt like. And Giri had to just like lean super close to me. Like Giri just decided to like jump in there and was like this, and they're like, perfect. Giri was a cat and I was a scratching board. All right, that's how it felt like. That picture literally looked like Giri was a very sexy cat and I am the scratching board that day. I was like standing up, I was like sitting up straight. I was nervous as fuck, man. Giri is really good at it. Giri understood the assignment. She is the meal, I am but the plate. Have you posted this anywhere? No, because even I don't have the pictures, chat. It's still being like edited. If anything, Yusan will let me know, and then I'll let you know once I get the pictures, because Yusan will be the one getting my pictures and not me. So once it's ready, Yusan will let me know and I will let you know. I'm actually really excited.
Quick word from our sponsor. Me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion. It tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks.